I'm so busy. I just keep, just, I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing. This is not even a video. I'm just saying this because I'm in between. I keep making these discoveries, and they're my own discoveries. They're, it's part of the whole thing. Like, this is part of the diary that fits in. You see, I came on because I just got excited. I found something. I can put it somewhere. I can wait for a year before I need it again. I know it means something because it came out of a shape, created a number, it looked like a letter, it spelled the name, it came up to a letter count, it got a color. I saw the number on pull, it was on a horse. I saw the piano, it had a key, it had a letter, it had 3 pedals, it had 91 altogether, it was 88 without the pedals, without the 3 spirit. At 88 with the 3 spirit is 91. 88 divided by 3 doesn't go very well, but 88 is actually divided by 2. It's 44. The space of heaven, okay? In the space of heaven, look, here's an H. The other one's just like an H, but it's 2 C's upside down. So what you did with the C is you turn them right side up, and now you have a C. Now you have a C that's like a square. It's like 1. But in between, the part in between, okay, where the H is, that's the part that connects the 2. That's the in-between spirit. That would be the 5 part. The crack would be 4, 5, 6. You see, like I said in my last video, you see the 1379 is what takes care of creation. Okay. But what it does, it creates the beta world, the 2. It creates the angles, the 4, the angels, and the man, the 6, and the heavens, the 2 worlds. And then you have to use the 5 to connect to all of these things. So in all actuality, once you got the 4 angles, you've got everything. So that 4 dice is very important. And that's why it shows up in the 6 dice again. All you have the difference in the 6 dice, okay, is you filled in 2 more holes. Either you created a beta world, okay, the electronic world, the blue world, or a beta world is, we're part of a beta world, and where the angels are is another part of the beta world, and what's in between that controls everything, mainframe or the matrix, whatever you want to call it, well, that's not a beta world, that's a real world. Why? I don't know why. You put fish in you take fish, you put him into a tank, you don't give him any air, you don't change his water, he dies. I guess we're in some sort of tank. Somebody's changing the oil on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Talking about oil on earth. I was cooking pork before, and I burnt the fat, and it turned black. Wow, yellow turned black. The white fat, the earth, turns yellow. So it got golden, so it means that heat turned the white to come yellow. But then there is no white to start with, because it doesn't exist. So how do I have white on my pork? What about that pork? The Jews can't eat the pork, and many other races and nationalities. What is it about the pork? What can't we eat about it? No, forget about it, split foods. Forget about all that jargon or whatever anybody says. There's something deeper. It could be a reminder of something, trying to tell us something. Anyways, so what I did is I created 2 areas like this. One is the control room, which would be the top one. The bottom one would be our world. And then what I did is I took a part of them and I connected them together. Now 1, 2, 3 positions that can play, and 2 positions on the outside of each side can no longer play. Okay, now I eliminated in there, okay, if you notice, if these were 3 dice cubes, I'm supposed to have 9 rows, and I don't have 9 rows because they double up. They double up on each other, and if I see this right, I'm going to use the 4 angles. When they double up, I'm going to use the 3 of creation with the 1 of spirit. They can connect, and this is how they connect, okay? I'm going to explain it. Being next to each other, the two dice like this, the numbers are next to each other. We leave a space in between. Okay, that space is the control world. That's the transfer world. You call that number 5. You call it the orange ball and pool, which would also be the 13. And the reason for the 13 is 3, 6, 9. Oh boy, 6, 6. Because I can't explain the 13, but it's 7 and 6. Do you understand? When we turn the wheel this way, we're still using the same 7 for the same 6. It makes 13. Do you understand what I'm saying? I showed you in previous videos, if you would have saw, I didn't take my time on this one. So anyways, what happens, what goes between these two worlds are 2, 5, and 8, okay, when it's on the beta world side. And on the other side, okay, it goes to 4, 5, and 6. Now, how do we do this? So what I'm going to do right now, this is what I'm into. I'm going to try to draw for you how they can get the beta world, okay, the heavens, and man and angel all traveling. You see, you don't know what I'm getting at, okay? Well, what's the difference? Why can't they get everything into this? This can't. The strands, the spirit matrix strands of the super train. Okay, Fong, F-O-N-G from Reboot. Fong, F6 meaning man, O of the egg, N of the neutralizing of the god of the heavens. He's the golden brass. Fong, 6, 15, 21, N, 35, G, 7, 42. If I counted that right, letter count 42. 5 and 9, those are the two of them. Central station of all creation of all births. Fong. Count the letters. F-O-N-G. F6. O-15 makes 21. N-14 makes 35. G7 makes 42. Not only that, on top of the 5 key is a percentage sign. Now, if you actually draw that out properly in its own size, you can recreate the 6 and 9 right in that design. It's not that hard. I mean, I'll do it for you right here. Oh, gotta do it better than that if you want to show anybody. Okay, you see this? See that percentage sign? Oh my God, now it looks like an 8. So now with that 42 I had, which is the letter count of 5 and 9, N14, I9 is 23, and 14 again is 37, and E at the end of 9 is 42. It's the same thing as F-I-V-E, F6, I9, V22, E5. 22 and 5 is 27, I of 27 is 9 is 36, and F is 6 is 42. So now what I'm going to show you is how I turn by adding a tail. All I did is add a little tail, and now look at that percentage sign. It's now a 96. Wow. They were also two O's, two separate heavens. They come together on the same line. Why did I say all that? I don't remember. Everything's really weird. It's just, you see, it's hard for me to explain everything. I was showing you before on the different levels where you're going to use 3 and 3. You know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 for the 6. But anyways, the 2 that you never add in are the 2, 4, 6, and 8. And I was going to explain to you they have to be on different strands and why. I mean, because if beta blue, okay, which is on the 2 strand, comes down, okay, and at the same time, okay, the 4 would cross over. So if the blue, okay, let me get this straight now. Okay, blue is for the heaven. The 4 is green or yellow. Green or yellow. Okay, and the 2's coming down. The 2 is blue, and down here it's white. So you would get an off color. You see, if blue, what would happen if blue ran into green? Blue runs into green. Does it turn brown? What color does it turn? You see, the earth is brown. You got to watch out for the color mixes. Well, anyways, whatever it is, the matrix mixes of the colors can't go that way. We have to figure out why. So I'm going to build a little design in my next video, what this is supposed to look like. and I gave it a name, and I don't even want to say really anymore. There's more to it. There's one other thing I wasn't going to show you, which is this. Okay, what it is in the top row you see a number 3 in the center. In the center row you see a 5 in the center. In the bottom row, wow, where's the other one? Well, excuse me, I doubled it up. In the center one there's a 5 in orange, if you can see it. In the center, in the top, okay, excuse me. In the middle row, there's a 3. Right in front, it's in gray. At the same time, see the 2. Remove the 3, and they're all the middle 3 lines. The middle 3 lines create 2, 5, and 3. Okay? They don't create anything else. Okay? And it takes 6 points to do that. So you're using 6 points of the 3 dice cubes, okay? So we got to figure out how all these dice cubes work. Okay. I'm a little nervous, you know, it's hard to explain everything. The other thing I wanted to tell you, yes, is triangles. Don't forget number 7, God. When God covers all 4 corners, that creates triangles. See that triangle? It takes 2 7s to create that triangle. And you got 4 7s or 28 days. You got 4 7s, you got 2 triangles, you got the mug and debit. If you have 4 triangles, right, you have 2 mug and debits. 4 triangles. Wow. Do you know what that creates? I'm going to design to you for what the 4 triangles of the mug and debit creates. And an element that's added in. But I didn't show you the rest of this picture, eh? On the bottom part of the equation is a 6, and on the top part is a 9. On this one, on the bottom part, you can see the 2, but it's actually an 8. We're trying to show what's closed. On the top, okay, it shows a 4. Okay, but the 4 is closed. Did I explain that properly? Probably not. It's like so much in here, it's hard to get out there. Oh boy, 12 minutes into a video I wasn't even thinking of doing. Okay, that 7 creates 28 is the mug and debit. 28. So if you have, oh yeah, that mug and debit, oh my god, I forgot to tell you. It's got 6 lines on the mug and debit, that's right. So now you can do this. You can go east, west, north, and south. You see those X's? Right. So that's what the mug and debits are for. Because one set is used to go east, west, and one set is used to go north, south. You know, it turns. I have to balance the 2 of them. That's right. That's why I got 4 of them. That's why I need the 4 7s for 28. That's why 28 is the balancing of man. 4 by 7 is 28, you balance off man. That's what it's all about. You get the 29 for the birth, you get the 30th for the spirit and soul, and you get the 31 for the spirit of the heavens. Anyways, I'm just rambling on. Take care, guys. This is the second 15 minutes of the MrTacpans's 10-minute hour. Commercial free. Oh, by the way, this was really funny. This is such a joke. For absolutely no reason, but I don't know why, more of a pull from the internet to do it. I hooked up with some guy, but you know what? It was a cooking show. It was so cool. I don't know, I felt like I was involved for some reason. Cowboy Jack or Chuck Wagon something. It was really cool. The only thing I wish is that they would move the stuff in the middle counter so we could see right in, because I was so hungry. Oh my god, the cheese looks so good. It was really cool to see it online in 10 minutes, commercial free. Really, really cool. You know what? I know how hard it is to do what I'm doing, and this guy's all set up and relaxed, and he's just doing his thing, man. Just like I'm doing my thing. Really cool, man. Wow. Tundra Music, thank you very much. Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm starting to get a few more friends. That hat. I don't know, I got the nose part. Am I like an elephant now?